Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Don't Be Like Jack. In the last episode I went over Jack's barbecue sauce and talked about how Jack was on an episode of West Texas Investors Club. But some of you may not know that this wasn't the only time Jack was on TV. So for today's video I'd like to go over other moments Jack had on the small screen.
Petite feet, feminine step. Sounds like a lady when he's walking in the room. He's got petite feet, feminine step. Sounds like a lady when he's walking in the room.
Before I talk about Jack's actual TV appearances, I thought I'd talk about the time he desperately wanted to be on the Food Network. Early on in Jack's YouTube career, it became obvious that he wanted to either be a Food Network star or the next Guy Fieri. This all started back in July 2009 when Jack uploaded a video on how to make rice pudding. In the video, he claims that his fans constantly tell him that they think he should have his own show on the Food Network. Right after saying this, Jack decides to flash the Food Network contact link on the screen while sarcastically telling his viewers not to use it to spam them about Jack's channel.
A lot of you have been writing to me saying, hey Jack, you should be on the Food Network, you should have your own show. I would love my own show. In fact, I have my own show. Okay, but I would love my own show on the Food Network. But I'm not gonna stoop down and flash a web address telling you guys to write the Food Network at this web address. I would never do that. If I did that, that would be cheesy. It wouldn't be professional. So I would never flash something on the screen and tell you to go there and write them as much as possible so that they know who I am. Not gonna happen.
He then finishes making his rice pudding and talks about how teenagers love weed.
Don't rinse the pot right away. The kids love the pot. And that was where he learned how to smoke pot. I was choking him so hard, his nose started to bleed.
Fast forward to a month later and Jack would bring up the Food Network again in his infamous video titled Lazy Man's Pork Chops. It seems as though Jack wasn't satisfied with sending his loyal sheep to bombard the Food Network with emails about his channel, so he decides to call the Food Network headquarters. Even though the woman on the phone says Food Network, Jack, for some odd reason, feels the need to ask her if this is the Food Network.
Food Network?
Yes, this is the Food Network.
After thanking her for answering the phone, he says he wants to pitch the show to the network. They must get calls like this all the time because she immediately connects him to an automated message that has instructions for how to submit your pitch.
I'm calling from the Cooking with Jack show, and we wanted to pitch the show to the network.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Thank you so much. She doesn't know she
Food
wants.
Network appreciates your interest in suggesting ideas, but we accept series and specials proposals only from television production companies with national or major market production credentials.
Cool, it's me.
If you are a production...
Jack gets very excited and seems to think he meets the credentials to get a show, which makes his Adolf Hitler side come out.
They don't realize I have people in Germany watching me. That's right, Germany. If I'm in Germany, I'm everywhere. So
He then proceeds to boil pork chops and rice-a-roni and turns it into gray rubbery garbage. Why did he do this? Because he claims this is a great way to make juicy pork chops. Jack, if your pork chops come out dry when you're grilling them, it's probably because you either have the heat too high or you have them on the grill too long. Although I feel like the reason why your pork chops come out dry is because you're a dumbass. Another month goes by and Jack uploads a video of his Food Network submission, which I'm assuming he also emailed to the producers. It's pretty much a mini compilation of his cringy moments in that time he got sexually aroused eating an English muffin in front of his viewers.
wow.
I'm pretty sure this would be a hard no from anyone in the food industry. After a few months of silence, Jack would once again start talking about the Food Network. In January 2010, he uploaded a horrible tutorial on making poutine and he received a ton of backlash, which made him disable comments on the video. At the end of the video, Jack reads a fan's comment asking for an update about his Food Network submission, and Jack gets extremely salty with his response.
The Irish Fan 92, okay? The Irish Fan 92 asks me for an update. You guys saw that I submitted for the next Food Network star? Okay, they never called. Yeah, what a shock. This is my shock look, ready? That's it. All right.
It's pretty obvious that he's angry about not getting a response for his submission and acts like a whiny little bitch. Much later in June 2010, Jack brings up a contest that the Food Network was having to look for their next star via YouTube. He says he submitted it in his video and tells his fans to go to Food Network's YouTube channel to spam them with comments about how great he is.
Now, I've already submitted my video, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted, all right? And if for some reason you might mosey on over there and leave a comment about the Cooking with Jack show, we got almost 7,000 subscribers. I don't know what that would do. They might be excited about that. So if you happen to say something like, hey, you really should consider the Cooking with Jack show, just a thought. I mean, I never asked you to do that, but if you did do that, I wouldn't be that upset. Now that that's out of the way, let's get down to food.
Immediately after issuing orders to his army of food jacks, he shows his viewers how to make pancakes from a box. I mean, you might as well just upload a video on how to make buttered toast at this point. In the following month, Jack updates the situation in his widely known bison burger video. You know, the video where he straight up eats raw bison meat while telling the viewers he cooked it perfectly.
And they're like, do you know what bison is? I'm like, don't know what bison is. I'm such an idiot. I just know it. Oh, when you cook bison, it's either rare or medium rare. You go to well done and forget it. It's gonna toughen up, all right? So let's give this baby a try.
At the very beginning of the video, Jack thanks his subscribers for leaving tons of comments on the Food Network's channel.
Last week when I told you about the Food Network challenge, we had 27 pages of comments strictly about the Cooking with Jack show. And I gotta say that you guys are definitely the best subscribers ever. In fact, if they don't call me, we're gonna call them live on the show and go, hey, what's up with this challenge? Don't you guys read your page?
Now, he says if they don't choose him to be the next star, that he'll call the network live on a video and confront them, which never happened. Jack never won the contest, and he confirmed this in August 2010 in his Big Boss Grill video.
The other update I want to tell you is the Food Network did not choose my show. Don't know why, don't care. It was a contest. It looked like they chose about 15 finalists that all used their handy-dandy camera and did kind of like home movies. So I'm not really sure what they were looking for, but let's move on.
Once again, you can tell he's visibly upset that he didn't get picked, but acts like he doesn't care. He also reads a direction telling him to always preheat his grill for 3 minutes before cooking, says he'll forget to do that in a year, and stuffs the grill with food before even plugging it in.
Okay, what is this? Always preheat for 3 minutes. Huh. I'll probably forget that a year down the line. Okay, and we're gonna close this down. Says it's gonna... Why is the bread sticking out?
How the fuck did this man accomplish anything at all? After this point, Jack doesn't really say much about the Food Network until a couple years later in 2012 in an interview with the Orange County Register. Imagine constantly undercooking meat, eating raw chicken multiple times, and calling your own fans stupid, than doing an interview about how successful you are. But anyways, apparently after forcing the reporter to watch him drool over frozen and canned food...
Hey, before I try this, I just want to say thank you to Lori from the Orange County Register, who was kind enough to come by the show today. She's right behind the camera right now. She came by to... My mouth's watering. Is that embarrassing? I'm totally drooling in front of a reporter.
He did an interview with her where he would bring up the Food Network one more time. After talking about using a fan's recipe to get views for himself, he talks about how often he makes mistakes, and tries to paint them in a positive light by making it sound like he's the only honest person on YouTube.
I am real.
He then claims his laziness is what's going to make the Food Network hire him someday. Yeah, I wonder how that worked out. I have a feeling that this is probably what led to Jack constantly hating on Guy Fieri over the years. There's multiple videos where Jack pretends to talk to a camera guy, or he talks to some invisible crew member off screen, or tries to convey to his audience that his home is actually a filming studio.
It is like 3 hours before, is it 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours before. Okay, all right, my cameraman is laughing. You can't laugh. Oh, did I just drool on myself? Did you just see that? Did you see that? Oh, wow, my cameraman's laughing. All right, now I was just about to try this a minute ago, and no lie, the whole studio blacked out.
And while it may seem like these are all just bad jokes, I actually think that Jack wanted his audience, or himself, to believe that he had a televised cooking show, complete with studio and camera crew. Even though Jack never got his Food Network show, he still ended up getting multiple opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most expensive place on earth, Epcot Center.
Are you filming me?
Where you pay hundreds of dollars just to get in. $20 for a hamburger.
Less mustard. Are you on me? Can you back up so I can review this?
And 6-hour lines just to go to the bathroom.
Stop filming the bird, seriously.
So, a while back around 2015, Jack actually did an infomercial with Montel Williams about the New Wave Oven Pro. He got this opportunity shortly after uploading his video titled New Wave Oven Pro as Seen on TV. Now, this is supposed to be an infrared oven that has 3 times the cooking power, and it claims that it can cook a whole turkey from frozen. Jack decides to test this out on a frozen turkey, and I'm certain that you probably can cook a whole frozen turkey in this thing, but Jack somehow manages to fuck it up.
The top is very dark, almost burnt. I would say it burned a little bit right on top here.
The top and bottom look somewhat cooked, however the sides and legs look dangerously pink. Now, I don't know about Jack's wife Tammy or his ex-wife Karen, but Jack claims that he made this bird wet.
The thing's so wet. Can you see how wet my hands are? Unbelievably wet.
As a matter of fact, he made this bird so wet that it's squirting pink juice all over his kitchen.
Same thing on this one, same thing. See, look, just a little bit, didn't get cooked right in the center.
Someone, somewhere, saw this disgusting mess and said, "Oh my god, we need this man, this big, bright, shiny star to promote our product on TV alongside Montel Williams." Now imagine this, you're watching TV or you're watching YouTube late at night and an ad starts playing, and who do you see? You see no one other than Jack. If my son starts to smoke, I'll choke, then I'll stroke Scalfani in all his wide glory.
He made a whole frozen turkey in only 15 minutes per pound. You gotta take a look at this.
My name is Jack Scalfani. I am the host of the Cooking with Jack show on YouTube. And on the show, I've been using the New Wave oven for 2 years. Even when the camera's not running, I'm using it. I've always been reluctant about things I see on TV. And I was starting to get testimony after testimony about the New Wave oven. People who had already tried it and just begged me to just give it a chance. And I finally broke down. I went for the 4-hour frozen turkey to done. A frozen turkey I'm putting in there. That thing's way frozen. I expect the top half of my turkey to be cooked and the bottom half to be raw. And then I checked on it. I'm like, ooh, look at the meat. It's cooking evenly. Oh, look, it's starting to brown the outside. And every minute, I became more and more of a fan. By the time I was done filming the turkey episode, I was like, I was in shock. It was one of these.
Jesus Christ, maybe the camera does add on some extra pounds. Or maybe he added those extra pounds himself. Now, Jack comes out and thank God Montel only asks him to cut the pre-cooked turkey. If Jack cooked it himself, Montel probably wouldn't be with us here today. Anyways, Jack and Montel try the turkey and have a foodgasm in front of the audience.
Please welcome Jack Scalfani to the show. Dude, come on, man. You actually made that turkey from rock hard frozen. I saw it.
It was crazy.
It was kind of a challenge?
It was a shock. I was watching it and magic was happening right before my eyes.
No,
Great.
we've got this beautiful bird. Let me just go ahead and open this puppy up. Oh my goodness. Take that extender ring off and look at that, my friend. Bang.
Oh, it's
right
beautiful.
over to you.
Can I go for it?
Please, please do.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, my favorite part's right there.
Oh man.
Look at the juice. You
Oh
see it?
man.
Oh,
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh man.
That's
Oh, man, I'm telling you,
beautiful.
it's just
That's
kinda crazy.
absolutely beautiful.
Let me get it.
Look at
Finger
that.
man.
Look at that.
Number one, you're cooking this at 77% less power. You're cooking it probably 75% less time. You're also using less fat, so you're cooking more nutritiously,
Right.
healthier, easier, faster. What more can we say other than you guys give it up to my homie?
The segment ends with them dapping each other up, which honestly surprised me after seeing how Jack normally reacts to black people.
I really didn't realize Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles, but we're not in the best area of Long Beach, so all the windows like have bars on them and stuff. Okay, all right, look, there's people chasing us. No, I'm just kidding. I had to pretend. Hi, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good.
All right, you ready to eat?
Check your wallet.
However, if Jack knew that Montel uses medicinal marijuana for his condition, he probably would have hulked out and choked Montel Williams to death. There's another video on Jack's channel where he uses the New Wave oven titled Cajun Air Fries, and during the very odd intro, Jack can be seen talking to a camera crew.
All right, do you guys want me to start or not?
Once Gary gets us ready to go.
I'm rolling on mine, but
Can you shift a little bit to your right? Even more. Yeah.
Am I going to be in the doorway out of it on here?
No, I just run.
Now, he explains that this is for a behind-the-scenes video, but in reality, this was just a crew filming some B-roll for the New Wave Oven infomercial. You can see Jack is wearing the exact same outfit as the one he wore in the beginning of his segment with Montel. I gotta give the crew some major props for perfectly capturing Jack's smugness. He asks everyone if they want to line up and taste his cooking, however, only one man tasted his food.
I'm going to pass this around to the camera crew that came today to film this episode with me. I want to thank them for being here, and they're going to love these. I'm serious. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, you want me to bring somebody in to try it? All right, is there anybody available that can come around and... All right. He's a New Yorker. You double dip in New York, they break your legs.
He never really mastered the New Wave Oven Pro, and this shows in a video where he uses it to make pulled pork sandwiches. Jack tries to shred the pork with his fancy new meat claws, but as you can clearly see, his pork is severely undercooked.
It's almost like it's smoked. That looks raw. It doesn't look raw, it looks smoked. It's totally different. It has a redness because it was smoked. Most people don't know what they're talking about. I don't know how to use these. I mean, kind of like forks or what?
He has a hard time shredding the pork and blames the claws for not doing a good job instead of just admitting he fucked up. He must have gotten tired of eating raw meat constantly because at the end of the video you can tell he went out and bought some pulled pork from the store.
Just loaded this up with the 4 eggs, doing a hard-boiled version. Check the measuring cup, put in the water.
In 2016, Jack was on the Southern Woods and Waters program on News Channel 5 in Nashville. He showcased a very basic peach cobbler, answered questions, and fed the crew after.
It's from Southern where?
Southern California.
Yes, and you've been here for a couple of years with your wife, Tammy?
Yes, and I'm madly in love with Tennessee. It's awesome.
Don't you love it? I'm from Donaldson,
awesome.
so I'm from here.
Oh yeah.
And very proud of it. I love Tennessee, love Nashville.
Well, we have the utmost respect for you guys. You have a beautiful country, and we're loving every inch of it.
Oh, is that your ass? Oh, closer to the hole, sir.
We're sweet here.
Oh yeah.
Well, you keep making recipes like that right there, and we'll induct you.
Welcome home. Tell us about it.
Everybody feasted on it, and it came out real good. They said it came out great. Unbelievable. Here's what it looks like when we served it up. And it's still warm. It's been in the studio here. Okay, guys, so there it is. That was the peach cobbler. I didn't get to taste it on camera because we were just so busy serving people, but everybody on the crew loved it. It was a major hit. Recipes down below, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Now, he makes it sound like he fed a ton of people, which doesn't make sense because the size of the dish looks really small. Plus, the last 2 pieces look like they make up at least half of the dish. So either Jack fed about 4 people, or he served very small bite-sized servings to the crew, and then left 2 giant pieces for him and his wife. It's unclear what else happened during the interview because the only known footage is the one recorded from Jack's perspective, which only lasts about 50 seconds. Apparently people have tried to reach out to Southern Woods and Waters to ask for footage of the full interview, but sadly nothing's turned up. Jack doesn't say much about what happened here, and I'm noticing a pattern with all of his TV appearances. If you watched my last video, you'll know that Jack used to be a DJ back in the day. He constantly talks about his DJ days and acts like those are his glory days. He hardly ever talks about his time on West Texas Investors Club, his infomercial with Montel Williams, or his interview on the local news. It seems like Jack either views these moments as very minor wins, or maybe these moments don't compare to what he actually wanted in the first place. You can look back on Jack's life and realize that the phrase, "fake it till you make it," doesn't really work. Jack really faked being a chef so well that he received a few moments on TV and was even entered into cooking competitions. However, all these moments were very short-lived and eventually Jack just became a locale. Nobody really views him as a chef and most people see him as just the raw chicken guy. Or the child choker. I think that covers the topic for this video and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Feel free to comment about other Jack stuff you'd like to know about or other topics you'd be interested in. I genuinely hope none of you follow in Jack's footsteps. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.
All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next house.